Welcome back to Survivor Nicaragua, everybody. We're on episode 4. What happened last time?
Jimmy Johnson voted out.
Oh my god, he was the best
And he's
dude,
gone.
dude.
He was a leader. He's an
He was
inspiration.
so
Out here
good.
for an adventure to help somebody win $1 million.
He was so good. When he
Why?
was talking about the monkeys, he was so funny. Like, it was crazy.
He's hilarious.
And it just his leadership qualities are just like they're out of this world. That's all I'll say.
Well, everyone wanted to get rid of him. So
Yeah.
it
Last episode
seems
was the Jimmy Johnson Glaze episode until he got voted out.
until
So
it's
had to
true that
glaze
they
him on
did.
his way out. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you do. But we're making our way through Survivor Nicaragua. Uh, some weird energy going on, and some of this some outrageous tribal councils, some wild confessionals, some socks and shoes drama. All that happened in these episodes. You know.
Oh yeah. Sneaking Dan's shoes. Yeah, I remember that. Getting. He's like, "Where's my shoes? My
alligator shoes,
alligator
$1,600.
shoes." Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that you got
Kelly B can't catch a break around here.
never can't catch a break at all. Tyrone just offering Tyrone things here and there. It's just very fun.
Good stuff.
Yeah, there's kind of the power dynamics of over at the Espada tribe is trying to figure out
Mm.
who's the leader is, and it was defaulting to Jimmy Johnson, but Marty kind of wants a piece of that. Jimmy T wants a piece of that.
Yeah, all those old
So
ass egos.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're coming in wanting to duel or something. So
All right. Well,
yeah,
let's check out the next episode. Click the link in the description to see the highlights of our reaction, and come back afterwards for the discussion. All right.
all right. See you soon. Call me in, coach.
I appreciated
Jimmy
that from
T.
Jimmy. At least he had some awareness that he showed there, self
Yeah,
awareness. But
it's kind of nice. He had a little bit of a character arc there.
yeah, Jimmy T was voted out of Survivor Nicaragua. Back to back Jimmys going. Hate to
Yeah,
see it for the Jimmy community.
Jimmy community. The
the
Jameses of the world.
the Jimmys in shambles. Yeah, sprinkles
Yeah,
on
it's kind
top.
of
But
wild.
yeah, so that was a interesting unraveling. We've seen since the beginning. Jimmy T just always been his story is put me in, coach, put me in, coach. No one's putting me in, and he's really just beating the drum over and over again this episode, and then ultimately has like this like therapy session in tribal council,
Mm,
but it's all just like for naught because he's gonna be voted out. But it wasn't like completely one sided, so they kind of had to keep up this facade a little bit.
right,
So
because you got like Ollie coming in here being like, "Give him a chance,"
yeah, give
which
him a
is like,
chance.
Why didn't you not say this
Oh
before
yeah, I
now?
didn't look
Like
at the votes.
that's
Was Tyrone a vote for Dan?
no, he was a vote for Jimmy T.
Okay. So who were the votes? Do you know?
The votes for Dan, with the 3 votes for Dan were Holly, Jimmy T, and the old lady there,
Jane.
Jane. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Interesting. All right.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Eve joined the rest of everyone
Ultimately, you
else
got
to vote.
Tyrone to come around on it.
Yeah,
I mean, Tyrone last time he was hesitant to vote out other Jimmy too, and he ended up
yeah,
voting. So it's like
yeah,
it takes some convincing to get him vote out of Jimmy.
yeah.
But yeah, Marty
Thinking about it, yeah,
really put his foot down on this one. He was like,
yeah.
Dan's a good number for us. We need him moving forward. So
Right.
Jimmy T's got to go, and especially after that stunt he pulled, calling me out about my team, me being a team
My
player because of the
player,
urchins.
the sea urchins. While we're out sea urchin hunting,
Mm-hmm.
calls me out. Yeah, that's a big. It's a big drama. That's a big drama right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Any other thoughts for the episode? What you got?
Yeah, I mean their whole camp had been ruined. Apparently, it was like a mudslide or a big some kind of thing happened where their whole beach got kind of ruined.
Mhm.
So they were having trouble fishing. So that was a whole moment, changed the whole kind of temperament around camp. There is Brenda and Nanka found the immunity idol, the hidden one. I like how Nay is basically like, I found it and Brenda helped me. And it was like,
Mhm. It's
well,
mine
Brenda really
now.
was the one that, yeah, that's mine. And it was like, well, Brenda, the one basically showed you where it was because she figured it out.
Figure it
And
out,
then
yeah.
but it's mine now.
She so they both helped. She found the clue.
Yep.
She wrestled Kelly B for it, and then Brenda helped with
And she,
actually cracking the code. She found the spot to dig it up. But yep, that's the thing with the idols. Like you can both work on it as much as you want, but it's whoever grabs it. That's this theirs 100%.
mm.
So
Well then Kelly B and who
Alina.
was it? Kelly B and Alina just kind of like, well, we saw them kind of going out and hunting around places, so
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna try to retrace their steps, see if we can figure out where they were when they did that. And
Anka
then
confronted him
yeah, she
there.
flips.
She was
She
like,
goes off on
I want to use fear. I can scare them like Russell
yeah
Hance because they're
yeah, but she like
weak,
goes off
weak
on Kelly B.
minds.
She's like, I don't like you, and it was like it just felt
Seem doesn't
it
really
was not.
seem to be a a rational
Oh
explanation for why she doesn't like
yeah,
her. But
right,
I
yeah, because
mean,
she's like, yeah, Alina is just kind of like, why she didn't do anything to you, and then Kelly B's like, yeah, I don't know. I was like,
because at
okay,
least when she said
it's
she
kind of one
don't,
of those. Well, it's sort of one of those awkward things where it's like it felt to me like she didn't really plan out what she was gonna say. She was just like, I know I'm gonna have to confront them and say something, and she just kind of like it's like a like just sort of shouting into the ether about something, but unfortunately, it was not the ether that's just listening; it's a person. So, but then they're put
yeah.
in this awkward situation where they're like, "Well, I don't like really hate you or dislike you, but okay, you're coming at me with this weird like you're mad at me for something,
Hmm.
and I don't." It's very odd.
Well, at least with Judd,
Mm.
she clearly she really said he's like dumb and his personality
Somebody's
just
annoying.
she doesn't like him.
Yeah,
So I mean, like, get that
right.
at
It's like,
least. This one is like
yeah,
she doesn't even have issue with any personality traits. It's just been
but
well,
she's got a
Alina
leg,
said Alina said is yeah, the
one
only
leg.
thing that she did was she went for the same clue. And then yeah, every
Yeah,
confessional is just about the leg. It's not really
yeah.
anything of substance, so it's kind of random, but but sure.
It
Sure.
is. They're like,
We're beefing, I guess,
yeah.
so
I don't know. That's just based on what we see. There, maybe there could be some other micro interactions, but based on what other people have said, like even Alina's like, I don't even understand what's going on. Like
yeah.
she it barely is to even talk to her.
I
So
would guess
like
I'd be
to not,
curious someone like Brenda who is so close with her, like which what her
yeah,
perspective is on this beef.
yeah,
If she like
right.
cares or
The Kelly
if she's
beef,
told her any reason why there's beef there, but the Kelly beef,
uh,
as it is,
the
yes.
Kelly beef, yeah.
Purple Kelly
So
beef
yeah,
with the editors because nowhere to be
yeah.
found.
Um,
Yeah, so then we had the awkward interaction with Brenda and Chase where
yeah, that was
Chase found
so
the third
strange.
clue in the seer stuff. This is after they win the challenge with their little
Yeah,
with their advantage. And then
and then they
he's like
walk all the way
he
to the
confides in her. So
mail.
both people who found the clue confided in Brenda. And
Right.
then she's yeah, they go all the way there. She's like, I gotta tell you something. But she did this weird thing at first where she was like, do you trust me? Yeah. Do you trust Nay? I mean, yeah, not as much. She's like,
Who do you trust
who you
more?
trust more? Oh, you easily. She's like trying to do some calculus, like, oh well, if you trust me 80%
More than
more, then
yeah,
I can tell, and it'll,
yeah. It
and
was
then
very
she's
but
like,
it was very strange. Well, what was stranger was that I need to tell you something. Pause for like 3 beats, and it was like, "All right, well,
let's
let's
look for
try to
his
find the clue
idol.
here."
No, you're
Then
not
she's like,
listening
"You're
to
not listening to
me.
me." It's like,
And
Okay, were you expecting him to just say, "What is it?"
he's like, what are you
Instead of just
nervous about? She's like,
Yeah, like
I
what?
want to keep the trust of the person with the idol who told me who has it." And he's like, "Who? Nay? Yeah. All right. We could have just
Would
gone
have been
there from
nice
the
if we
beginning and just have to be
yeah, I was like,
weird about
we
it,
didn't have to
but."
walk all the way we didn't have to walk all the way out here and waste everyone's time, including the cameraman's.
She's like, "If I don't specifically say
We
the words, Nyanka has found the idol, then
yeah,
I'm off scot free, right?"
right,
Just like,
right,
yeah.
exactly.
When you say Nay has the idol, yeah, yeah. All right.
And then Chase was, like, randomly like, "So, like, if I just say something casually to her about it?" And she's like, "No, you probably you
No,
don't have to do
you
that.
don't need to talk to
No, you don't have to yeah, you don't have to do that." It's like,
me.
"What do you
Mhm.
mean you don't have to do that? Just say don't. Don't do that,
Yeah,
please. That's
that's what she
weird."
was saying in different words, but
Yeah, yeah,
without trying to be too aggressive about it.
I guess, yeah. She wanted
But
to she
please
didn't
don't tell
wanna
her. It's like, "Whoa, why?
yeah,
Why?" It's just like, "No, you don't have to do that." I mean, we're
yeah,
good with where it's
really.
at right now with just and independently of each other. Uh, I'd like to keep it that way. Okay, I guess. It's like, oh, can't trust anyone in this game, but you kind of have to. All right, I'm with it. Marty over on Espada, he nominates Tyrone to be the leader because they want a
Mm,
new leader. Um,
at
and
least for the challenge,
he
at
says
least.
knowing that it will rile Jimmy T
Yeah,
up as well. 'Cause Jimmy T
which it
can't
did.
like it's such a it's kind of tough to watch. He's like clearly, as you said, very insecure about this because he keeps bringing it up over and over. Like, I just feel like I'm not being heard. It's like, and you have to wonder why every time I raise my hand, I'm not getting put in, right, guys? I mean, it's like I think I got something to contribute. They put me in, like I would like to do something, and they're like, "What would you have done differently?" And I don't know if I would have done anything differently necessarily, but just like hear me
I
out,
want the
man.
chance.
Yeah,
And for some reason, that spoke to Holly deeply in her soul. She
yeah.
yeah, she was really moved
Her the
by
empath in
that.
her though.
It was
He was like, "Give him a
literally
chance."
just it's kind of just prattle. Like, I think that's the best way that I can describe what Jimmy T does is just prattle. He
Yeah,
just prattles on and on about the same thing over and over and over
I gotta
again.
say, Jimmy
It's
T
crazy.
in 4 episodes, I love Jimmy T. I love me some
I do
Jimmy T. He's a
I I I
great
I
character.
do too. This I'm awarding him the MVP for the episode, by the way.
Wow. Okay.
It's well, I mean, this is his
I hear you.
episode, really. I mean,
I hear you.
you
Marty
kinda
did orchestrate it, but
Marty did really Marty was like is like number 2, he was kinda right there, but there was something about, like, the sudden self-realization at the end was kinda wonderful, where he just realized, like, maybe I shouldn't just be maybe I shouldn't have opened my mouth so much, maybe I should have just deferred and been a team player, and it was, like, almost him realizing, "Oh, I haven't been the team player this whole time," it's like, kinda thing, you know? But
yeah, it's too little, too late. I would have really been
mm,
interested to see if he stayed in. Like,
yeah.
we really not have just gone right back to the talking point of, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, though, it really rubs me the wrong way. You got to give me any chance in this challenges, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I should
I
probably
mean
just be leader at this point.
heck, the episode even said, like, Jimmy Johnson was a nothing, and I like, "This is my chance now, I can lead now," and then he just instead of he just Jimmy T does not know how to read a room whatsoever. Like, when he prattles on, people are clearly, like, very uncomfortable with him just
Yeah,
standing there talking.
and he's
J
thinking, "Oh, I'm so good, easy to get
it
along with, though."
it's this funny thing, it's a phrase one my friend Chris coined, uh, well, I don't know if he fully coined it, but I got it from him, and it's like he's talking at them. He's
Hmm.
not talking to them, he is talking at them,
Yeah,
and people just are just kinda like, "Alright, yeah, uh-huh, yeah."
yeah.
And then, that's and when that happens, it's like a lot of people are gonna find that kinda off-putting, if you're doing that. You're singing and carrying on and celebrating
Really.
kind of during a
They
rainstorm,
really
and
were like,
everyone
they're like, "We know
everyone's
Jimmy's about to be voted out. We gotta go all in on the highlights with Jimmy this episode, like, show
I
everything we
love that's
got."
like Dan has this, like, head he's got his head, his face in his hands, he's, like,
Yeah.
miserable. Is that was it Marty that came up behind him? I think Marty kinda came up behind him and just, like, kinda, like, reassuring pats for him, but meanwhile,
Probably.
Jimmy T is still like, yeah, singing along. Everyone's just miserable.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. There was some there was some scout energy to that. So
Yeah, it's true.
yeah.
It's true. A little bit of coach mix sprinkled in,
A little bit of coach sprinkled in there, yeah.
but Jimmy T, I appreciated his like little moment of vulnerability at this tribal council though. It was like
Yeah, it was kinda
it
nice.
really hurt him. It's purely just like pride and ego though. It's not like I
Yeah.
don't have to feel that bad for him, but he is also it's just
It can
it's a nice
be
moment.
no, yeah, well, no, it can be, like it can be nice to see that as, as somebody, as an observer, to see somebody, like,
Mhm.
realize and come to themselves, I guess, is actually probably a good way of phrasing it. It's like he came to
Yeah.
himself. It's like all of a sudden it's just like, "Oh, what have I been doing this whole
And
time?"
he
Like,
had a whole emotional roller coaster in this tribal council because like, you know what,
yeah,
I will moving
yeah,
forward, I will keep this in mind, I'll be the best worker bee I can
mm,
be. And it's like, no, you're actually already voted out. We were just
yeah,
like this is whole just conversation placating you. And then he goes
yeah,
out and he's like, yeah, I tanked my whole game. I said I wasn't gonna talk too much. I did this. Marty's running the show, and he outplayed me here. It's like okay, cool.
yeah.
I take that.
It's kind of refreshing to see some realization. I mean, some people's moments of realizations can be kind of boring or whatever, but like his was like good,
And
and
he
like the
doesn't seem
final
like the
is
kind of guy who would have had that
yeah,
response. It's been like, these guys are idiots. They never put me in. Like they
yeah.
didn't appreciate me.
And we've
Like
seen plenty of those, and those are kind of funny. Those are
yeah,
kind of funny to see those, but
but I
these people,
appreciated
they're
his
gonna die out
character.
here. They'll die out here without me,
Hunter and Marquesas,
Hunter.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I appreciated it. I appreciated the energy he
Yeah.
brought and his rubbing everyone the wrong way, just being
It's kind of
himself,
fun. Yeah,
you know.
kind of fun. I mean, like, I've met plenty of guys like that. Like, yeah, actually, like, is the thing is that he reminds me a lot of people that I don't like work with, but people that I've met through working, like customers, like whose houses I met, where they do this talk at you, and they build up all their experience, and like, oh yeah, I do all this stuff, and it's like, okay, that's cool.
That's right.
And then they just continue to like follow you around and talk at you, and you're just like, okay, you must be lonely. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to work.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's something kind of I phrase that like I'm annoyed at them because it is, but there is kind of
Yeah.
there's a little bit of a charm to people like that. Takes all kinds, I
Yeah,
guess you could say.
exactly. But it's like a limited in limited quantity. You don't want to spend day
Yes,
to day with them.
yes. If I was there with them all the time, I would probably be like Marty. He'd be like, I want to just end it
You
all.
just like get him
Marty's
out of
like,
here. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
He said in the beginning, you just give him a little rope and he'll hang himself. And then
yeah.
we see it unfold, and he's like, basically, what he did there is put a gun in his mouth and shoot his brains out. Okay,
Yeah, it's
I
like
see what
I was
we're
like, whoa,
see the
that's
metaphors we're going
graphic.
for here. But
Yeah.
back to back MVPs for Jimmy T. Half of the Survivor Nicaragua
Yeah.
episodes so
Yeah,
far.
isn't that crazy? The Jimmy T was fun. I don't know. I don't know what to say. The Jimmy,
I mean, I'm
the
not mad at it, but
yeah,
it does feel like if an actual MVP would be Marty, like he played
yeah,
this the
yeah, for
best and he
sure,
actually made it
for
happen.
sure.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Jimmy T gave us entertainment. They both gave us entertainment in
yeah,
different ways.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, Jimmy T is crazy.
yeah.
An lovable crazy guy. Uh, what who would you rate this episode out of 10?
I don't
So
remember
so far
how I rate things anymore.
you don't remember how you even do it. It's out of 10,
Yeah, I
so
don't.
any number between 1 and 10.
Okay, okay, okay. That
You could
helps.
do point 0.5 intervals is what we do. The first episode you gave a 7, second episode you gave a 7, third episode you gave a 6.
Yeah, I think this is probably a 7. Yeah,
Okay.
this is the best. This is the best 7 of the bunch, though. Because again, you get the Nyanka reaction, you get Jimmy T going off, you get the little moment of realization at the end, get a little strategery from Marty. Marty's starting to make things work a
Yeah.
little bit. Um, yeah,
Yeah, I'll give this a 7.5. I give this my approval for this episode. I
yeah.
just it's just a fun time. The vote, it's not the most crazy, but at least we got drama going on in this tribe. It's not
A little bit
purely
drama, yeah,
it's not purely like who's the strongest, which is what
yeah.
the Dan vote would have been if it ended up being him.
Right, right.
So at least got some it's drama mixed with strategy, which is really what motivated Marty here. And then
All
Jimmy
right.
T just had you got some Jimmy T. Some of the best highlights are all unpacked in this episode,
Jimmy
and
T.
then
Gold.
it's like yeah, Nyanka stuff. I mean, it's entertaining to an extent, but it is it's not the best, but
No,
it's
but
something.
it's
You got drama,
yeah. You
a
get
little
her
chaotic.
mad at the girl with one leg for
I
having a
mean,
one
who wouldn't
leg.
be? Yeah,
Who
you
would
know.
who wouldn't hate her? You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't hate her? I mean,
Like,
she's
where
got
does
one
she get
leg.
off? First of all,
Yeah, yeah. Where does she get off? We have a leg up on her, you know?
we never had
For
we
crying
never
out
saw
loud.
any sort of this level of vitriol towards Chad in Survivor Vanuatu, and it's
Yeah,
all getting unloaded
true,
on Kelly B here. And now it's
true.
just Nyanka holding up the mantle for this, but early on it's funny because
Oh,
Alina even said like when they were kind of forced into this alliance from finding the clues, she was like, "I want nothing to do with no Kelly B. I don't
yeah.
I don't want that alliance." And
But
then
now
now
but now
she
after it's
they're
kinda, like, on
trauma
her side a little
bonding.
bit, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, a
It's
little bit.
like, but and it's also by necessity too because she's there on the outs. So
Yeah,
she's like,
yeah.
"Well, we're always gonna team up, I guess, together." And look, we've seen 2 times now where on both tribes they're looking for the idol after it's been found already. So
Mm.
yeah, there you
Where
go.
where is Kelly Purple? That's what I wanna know.
It's hard to say. It's hard.
Hard saying, not knowing.
Is she have we heard anything from her at
I
all?
don't maybe one point maybe in an early episode, but
Is there anyone
maybe, like,
else
a
that we
word.
haven't heard from? I think she's the only one.
I think so. I
4
wanna say
episodes
yes.
in.
It's always a good sign. Um, it's always a good sign.
Yeah.
Um, no.
Well, there you go. Another episode of Survivor Vanuatu. Vanuatu.
Vanuatu?
Another
Watching
with
that again. I love that series.
Nicaragua in the books.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you for joining us here. Check out our playlists for all the Survivor stuff we've done. Check out zacharcher.net/survivor. You go season by season there. And
Mm.
stay tuned. More episodes on the way. All right. Oh, yeah, we saw in the preview we got a tribe switcheroo happening here, so
Yeah,
that's
I got a
exciting.
swap going. Swap coming up. Yeah. I
Yeah.
did not see this coming at all, or
Yeah.
whatever Marty says. It was some kind of like very amusing and very like, have you ever watched Survivor before? I mean, they haven't had a tribe swap in a little while, I guess, but
They don't always do it,
yeah.
um, but they have been right. Well, Heroes versus Villains, they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't on that.
Samoa, they never swapped.
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't think they ever swapped in Samoa.
Tocantins, they never swapped. Okay, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
maybe
it's been a
one
little bit.
Gabon. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I guess it's not really necessarily you're expecting it every day out there. So I like
Mm.
it. Shaking it up a little bit could be good. But I
Yeah.
guess what they're setting up here is that Marty is by doing this vote, he was like, all right, now I got a good plan in place here, good
Right.
my people I'm working with and stuff, and it's like
Yeah,
f all
yeah.
that.
Upending upending the tea table a little bit here.
Yeah, we get
Whoosh.
some young
Ah,
and
no.
old interacting. Maybe come
Yeah,
on,
whoa. But you
never
couldn't
seen
wait
that.
till yeah, I never seen that in my life. And in fact, you couldn't have waited. You couldn't have done this before Jimmy Johnson was out,
Well,
you know?
yeah, I know. I can't remember the last time I talked to someone over 40. I'll tell you that. It's just it doesn't happen.
I just ignore.
There's rarely an instance where that happens. They're just like but what is interesting is at least in this season, they separated enough to where it was like those over 40 and those under 30. So it's not like
Yeah,
there's like a 38-year-old and then a
yeah,
42-year-old are like split up, you know?
yeah. That is kinda nice that
At
there's,
least
like, that much
made a
of a
gap.
distinction there, yeah. Yeah, get those 30-year-old weirdos out of there, am I right?
I know. What's
So
funny is that now in the years of past, now all the younger are now over 40 at this point.
it's true, yeah, they would be,
Funny how
yeah.
that works. I think all right. What year was this?
Um,
2011?
2010, 2011, so it's been
15 years
15
ago?
years, so it's likely most
Oh,
of
so
them are in their
maybe
40s.
there's an early 20s in there that's still
Yeah,
not still couldn't be on the
right.
spotted tribe. It's
Mm,
possible. Yeah.
it's
All right.
true. It's
That's
possible.
everything. Subscribe to the channel for more. Like the video. Leave a comment with your thoughts. In the meantime, I'm gonna recommend a random Tarqaron video for you to watch next.
Alright, random rules.
All right. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you go check out our review of Soul? Ever heard of it?
Ooh, great movie.
That's right. Soul is a great Pixar movie.
Mm.
Is it the most recent awesome, amazing Pixar movie? I don't know.
I think so. I think so, because I'm, like, thinking back at, like, some of the other
Could
ones,
be.
and it's like, there's some good ones still in there, some not so good
Like
ones in
Soul
there,
was like
but
debatably in the legend status for me, like up
yeah,
there with some of the
it's very
greats.
good. Very, very, very good, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Go
So,
check it out. Go check it out, everybody. Uh in the meantime, enjoy your life,
yeah,
regardless of your age.
that's right.
Whether you're a fisherman or a fire captain. Whoa, it's like the yin and yang.
Yeah,
So-
both starting with F's, though. It's
there you go, everybody. Take care.